So you've seen the unboxing and build video, and now it's time to fire this amp up. I used a Triplite heavy duty IEC C13 14 gauge power cable. It's just plugged into a power strip right now for initial fire up. I hooked up a dummy load, and I just measured the pass-through impedance from RFN to the antenna 1 jack, and it is 52 ohms. And providing we make it past the initial fire up, this amp is going to replace the old trusty SB200. And you may recognize that amplifier from the SB200 tune-up video from years ago. So let's hit the button, see if it turns on. Well, I hear something. Oh, we have life. It lives. Looks very nice. And it is aligned. Very good. Okay, so before I put the case back on, let's just play with it for a minute. So we got the antenna 1 select, antenna 2 select, antenna 3, fans on auto. We can go to max cooling speed. You can hear the fan ramp up. Here's the setup where you can configure each of the antennas for a different band. And what else? Yeah, so we can pick the band manually, or we can keep it on auto mode. But anyways, the display looks great. Very, very impressive. Alright, let's close it up and move on. And here's what things look like inside at the initial fire up. No fire. At the initial fire up. No fire, no smoke. A major milestone. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, I wanted to make a measurement of fan noise. This thing is really quiet when it's running. So the ambient in this garage is around 50. And that's what it is. 52, 51 in its normal operating speed. That's not in the high-speed mode, but yeah, that's pretty quiet actually. I made a graph here, and what I did was on the Mercury 3 amplifier, I varied the power output from the exciter from 1 to 25 watts, and I measured the power output, and at roughly 25 watts into the Mercury 3, I get about 900 watts out. And that was, I've got an ICOM 7300 hooked up to the Mercury 3. And there it is right there. Looks great. Got it hooked up to a dummy load right now. CQ test, CQ test. Testing 1, 2, 3. CQ, CQ, CQ test, and you can see very fast response time, very clean wave, looks real nice. We'll get this guy hooked up to the antenna, and on the next video we'll do some on-the-air tests. Testing 1, 2, 3, CQ test.